Hi guys. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Ugh. I hate it when it does this. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I don't know, should I leave it open? Welcome to the Overexposed Live. Great stuff happening today. Oh well. I have been busy. Ow. I've been packing orders for 3 days. We are not sold out at the moment, but we are pretty close. There are only 12 sweatshirts left, and they are all size small. Everything else is sold out right now. I got some double orders, yeah. Not a ton. Just a couple. I'm never going to get merch. I'm sorry, Sarah. Everything I have left to pack is on my desk, minus one box. I have one box that is not folded, so I have one box to fold and pack. Then I have all of this left to just pack since it's already folded. I got my bags. I got my shipping bags right after I ended the live on Sunday. I had to buy a new size. So I got my bags. Here they are. I wanted to do kind of a Christmas theme. These are 14 by 17. I usually buy 10 by 13, but those were like just the teeniest bit too small to fit these sweatshirts in it. So I had to go up one size. I've never bought the 14 by 17s before, but they work. They work. They fit nicely, and there's also like wiggle room, so. Isn't it cute? I love when stuff is like Christmassy, but not ugly. Red and green just, you know, it doesn't always look cute. And I think this is pretty cute. So most of these sweatshirts on my desk, I believe should be a size medium, although some of them are going to be a large. So we're going to just have to look at it, make sure we know what's going on here. I think I'm going to run out of thank you cards. This is all I have. I ordered more and they're on the way, or I don't know if they're on the way. They are being made, pretty sure. Ooh. Like I said, I've been packing for the last 3 days. So I have taken some small like batches and dropped them off at the post office. I've also pre-printed some of the labels. So I am so happy for everyone that got merch. Thank you. Thank you so much for ordering my merch. I really hope that you guys love it. I will drop more merch, although I can't guarantee that it'll be done and ready before Christmas time, okay? Right now, I have 2 other orders going with my print company, and both of them are for tote bags. So yeah, like I said, I can't guarantee that another batch of sweatshirts can be done before Christmas time. But we'll see. We'll see. Actually, I need to send them an email today. I definitely will have a restock on the Yarnology tote bags before Christmas. So if any of you want one for Christmas, keep an eye out. Send it to your boyfriend, mom, whatever. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Get me this for Christmas, you know? So that's the next thing that I should get. After that, I have another batch of tote bags in a different design and a different style. And if those can get done before Christmas, that would also be awesome. Hey. Apparently, Nightbot thinks that emojis are words because I have the emoji spam filter off. I don't know why it's doing that. So sorry. Yeah, it's a robot. It's a robot. Hi, Rachel. What do your label tags read that you put on your bags and hats? They have my logo on them. Nightbot is a savage. Hi, Emily. They say passionate and they have a heart on them. Ooh, ooh. My day has been pretty average. I got some food. Love that. We went to Ollie's, which is like a discount store. Never heard of it, but we just got one. And it was right next to the postal office. So we were like, you want to go in there? And we did. And it's basically like really cheap. Bunch of cheap stuff. A lot like Big Lots. But while we were in there, I bought these. They're Andy's Cherry Jubilee Thins. Oh! Yeah, I think it's a liquidation place. I buy Andy's chocolate mints a lot, and I always get the mint ones though, and I think that they're delicious. And then I saw these and I just grabbed them because I like Andy's, and I also really like cherry. And they're freaking delicious, and I love them. I love them so much. It's not Aldi, it's Ollie. Ollies, Ollies. Because we also have an Aldi. It tastes just like, what is Cherry Jubilee? Cherry Jubilee is a refreshing dessert. It just looks like cherry and ice cream. But do you guys know you know, like around Christmas time, those chocolate covered cherries that come out? It's literally a cherry and then it has a cream in there and then it's covered in chocolate. And they come in a package. This tastes exactly like that. And it's so freaking good. It's delicious, delicious, delicious. I love it. Literally, I got home and I tried one and I was like, oh my gosh, we need to go back to the store so that I can buy them all. You can get them year-round at Walgreens. Busy Bee, that's me. Queen and Cherry Jubilee, yeah. That's exactly what it tastes like, but honestly, I kind of like that better because it's just in a little chocolate bar. And so there's not a lot of like texture. You know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's 7 a.m. Whoa. Have a good day. Have a good day, friend. I wouldn't say Cherry Jubilee is like a candy. It's more like a box of chocolates. Hi, C's. The C's is in the chat. The C's is in the chat. I repeat. I didn't see any yarn at Ollie's. Is Ollie's supposed to have yarn, guys? Okay, I need a... What's with Nightbot? What's with Nightbot? Nightbot needs to chill. A lot of yarn? Okay, we didn't walk through every aisle. You hear that, Cheeser? We're going to have to go back to Ollie's because apparently they have yarn. And if it's as cheap as all the other stuff they've got in there, we're going to have to take a looky-loo. Nightbot is so dramatic. Yeah. But they did have like an entire section of books in there. And they were so cheap. It was crazy. It was like $2 to $3 per book. And they had a bunch of books. They had a bunch of hardbacks as well. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Hi. Your Ollie's only has brunette blanket. Ugh. Boo, lame. Boo, lame. I don't want any of that. I don't want any of that stuff. Hi, Laura. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, Sway. Overstock. It makes sense. Caesar was excited because he found these like jalapeno popper Cheetos. He usually buys them at the gas station. And obviously it's at the gas station, so it's in a little bag. But we found a giant bag of them. So that was fun. Hi, Marina. Hi, Kevin. I'm doing well. How are you? Neji is not in the room with us today because he's grounded. He was a bad boy earlier. We also got some refills for our like Febreze plugins. They were super cheap. Love that. Technically, it was my fault, but like, you know, we left the house to get lunch and take some packages to the post office, and I accidentally left a bag of chips on the coffee table, and Neji ate the entire bag of barbecue twists. So, yeah, he got in trouble. But I also shouldn't have left them on the coffee table. But he knows he's not supposed to be doing that. He knows he's not supposed to be eating barbecue chips. Free Neji. Come on. He's gonna have a tummy ache. Dude, he's been farting. He's been farting. I don't know what his problem is. That was before the barbecue chips. Hello? He's been stinky for the past 2 days. He just wanted a snack. Guys, he was not just trying to clean up. I'm his lawyer. He's innocent. No. I can tell you it wasn't Terry. Although, what if it was? What if every time it's Terry, and then Terry just, like, hobbles back into his bed? Doubt it. Innocent until proven guilty. That's right. We don't have any security cameras inside, and Terry is here. It could have been Terry. Terry framed Neji. Right now I'm packing the size mediums. Yeah. Although I'm pretty sure there's a couple larges in here, so I'm just checking before I put them in the bags. Oh yeah, guys. Another thing. There's no proof. You're right. Another thing related to merch. I will soon have some stickers on the shop. If anyone is interested in stickers. Yay! I'm gonna have to figure out how to do shipping on those. Because, you know, I mean, they're stickers. Like, they'll fit in an envelope, so. We just put a stamp on them, or who knows, who knows. I would love to do hoodies at some point, yes. The Neji scandal is no big deal, guys. He's just in timeout, and I'll let him out at dinner time, okay? I'm not completely sold out of sweatshirts at the moment. We have 12 left, and they're all a size small. So I've nearly sold out. Nearly, but I have 12 size small left. If you ever made candles, you can call one Neji Innocent. You should wear your Passionate sweatshirt too. I have been. Although I've got to wash it. I've got to wash it. Are you ready for the drop? The drop already happened, actually. So these are all sold right now. Crochet, cut off the sleeves and crochet new sleeves or make a poncho. I don't want to ruin it. Okay. ¿Dónde? Add chipboard to the envelope to keep. Say cheese. Just kidding, not taking a picture of you. Just kidding, just kidding. Yeah, it was super amazing. Did you smile? You blinked? Okay. I'll take another one. I'll take another one. No, I'll take another one. Medium. Medium, medium. Hi, Just Susie. I have been to Europe. I can't remember where I went in Europe, though. I think we went to Spain and Italy. We did a cruise, so like we were just there for like a day. But that was a while ago. Thank you, Heather. It is a weekday, so Ollie's probably at work, guys. You're just gonna have to behave yourselves without the mod. Do you think you can do it? Do you think? Do you think? Yay, Emma. I hope you get your tote bag soon. Thank you, Susie. My plan for sweatshirt restock is order more sweatshirts. Well, actually, first I have to wait until the payout so that I can order more sweatshirts. So probably next week. And then I will order them, and then we will just wait for them to be done. It usually takes the company around 2 to 3 weeks to finish an order, depending on how big it is and how busy they are. And then I will restock. You know? I will first have tote bags restocked because that is already in progress. Stickers after that. They're on the way in the mail. And then more sweatshirts. Do you not get money as soon as someone buys it? No, actually. It's kind of like Etsy. You know how Etsy works? Like you get the orders and then Etsy pays you once a week. It works the same on Shopify. The place that I get my sweatshirts printed at is Cast Iron Printworks. It's a local company. The style of the new tote bag is a different style than the Yarnology tote bag. It is a little bit bigger. So let me grab the Yarnology. It's right here. No, it's not. Where is it? Where is she? Oh, she's right here. Eh. Let me rotate these boxes. I do love a local print shop. They've been a dream to work with, let me tell you. They're super nice. Super nice, and they also have designers in-house. So I worked with them to make the new design. And it was great. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Been throwing all my trash on the ground. Just move my trash can over there. The new tote bag is not the same design as this one. It's slightly different. This is tote bag number 1, the Yarnology tote bag. And the new one is going to be a little bit wider. And I don't know if it's shorter. Maybe it's just wider. I feel like it looks more like a rectangle this way rather than up and down rectangle, if you know what I mean. It's a little bit wider than it is tall. It also will have a zipper pouch. It's going to have a zipper pouch on the outside over here. It is also a canvas, but it has pink accents instead of green. There's a zipper on the outside, and then also there's a zipper on the top of the bag. So the bag itself will zip closed on the top. Yeah. Let me show it to you. Oh, hello. Horrible. Focus, focus, focus. Anyway, you can kind of see it. The straps are pink, and then the bottom is pink. I don't have a picture of the back, but the back is where the zipper side is. So that's what they're working on. I move my candies. They're gonna melt. The print is not pink. It's purple. The design is a redesign of some merch that I had before in my old merch store. The Yarnology tote bag will be coming back. Yes. I think that I will keep the members only drop first. Anytime like a new design drops for the first time, I'll do a members only early access. It's going to be a little bit more expensive than the Yarnology tote bags just because of the fact that it's a little bit bigger and it has the two zippers on it. So there's a side zipper pocket that you could put in, you know, like stitch markers, your hook, scissors, whatever you need. And then the top zips closed. So it's just a little bit more expensive. The Yarnology tote bags are $25. And I think that the new one will probably need to be like $30. You should do a crochet hook bag. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Like a little notions bag or something. The yellow spot on my shirt is actually the microphone. Hello, 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 hello. Hi. sometime soon I'm going to have to set up shelves. I keep saying that. I keep saying that I need to set up shelves and storage for the merch, but it also keeps selling out so fast that by the time I put it on the shelf, I got to put it in the bag. Ah, congrats on making it to the back panel of your Brain Stew sweater. You know what? I'm going to close the window. I'm going to close the blinds. We need to do both? Yeah. Yeah. Hold on. The sun. How dare they? We're almost sold out of sweatshirts. Not quite yet, but I have 12 size small left over. Really, really close. Okay. Are you stressed about all the packing and shipping of this many things? Or are you feeling confident? Interesting question, because I think it's both. I am definitely stressed. Definitely stressed. But also quite happy and confident. I'm stressed because of the workload. It's a lot, but I am also very happy and confident because I sold out, and that's crazy and amazing. Lets me know that, you know, the business is doing well. Everything is working how I imagined it to be. And I mean, it's even doing even better, honestly. So yes, both stressed and confident and happy. I'm sorry. No, there's no more 2X. Let me see. The 3X sold out first, actually, and then right after that, the 2X sold out, and then the extra large, and then the medium, and then the large, and then the small is still left over. The sweatshirts were $50. Yes. Yes. Hi, Courtney. Okay. Do you think a Karen 1 pound skein will have enough yardage to make a large hexagon cardigan? I would buy 2 to be safe. Dances for Waffles, happy 11 months. Thank you for being a member. Yeah, I'm going to say it would probably use like 1.5 or 1.75. Probably. I want to see Neji in a small one. A small sweatshirt or a hexagon cardigan? I am using 14 by 17 bags right now. Both would be cute. cropped or long would definitely make a big difference on how much yarn you need. Hi, Shark Girly. Welcome to the live. Thank you, Gracie. Medium. I think that I had like maybe 10 to 15 multiples. There was only 3 orders that had 3 sweatshirts on them. And there were quite a few that had like 2. But not a bunch. Most of the orders were just singles. Crafty Chats Cafe. I just go live whenever I feel up to it. I don't have a schedule or anything like that. Sometimes I go live a lot, and sometimes I don't go live for quite a while. Just kind of depends. Right now is a good time, like right after a merch drop, because I got to pack orders anyway. So just sitting here and packing orders is a good time to go live usually. But other times, if I'm just crocheting, it's kind of like, I don't know. I do go live at the end of every month on my drop days. I think that they're like generally true to size and they have a little bit of a baggy fit. All right, favorite part of the merch journey. That is a good question. I'm gonna have to think about that. I think the Brain Stew sweater is intermediate. Medium, I wouldn't necessarily say it's easy. It's generally easy because like the most of the thing is just stockinette and ribbing. Not Jalissa. I don't know. I'm so sorry. I don't usually look at the names on the orders. Especially when there's this many. I just pack them by size. And then it's like sticker, 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 sticker. Hundreds of stickers. The hardest part was sewing in the zipper. I probably wouldn't do a collaborative crochet project with my viewers. Sounds like a bit of a pain, to be honest. Although most people do like subscriber blankets, and I'm just not a blanket person. And if I did a subscriber blanket, they were popular a little while ago. I don't make blankets because I hate sewing. And if I made a subscriber blanket, the whole like square making process would be done by the subscribers. And then all I would have to do is sew them all together. And that sounds like my worst nightmare. I'm glad you guys are excited for Vlogmas. I don't think that I will do a pre-order for the sweatshirts. I would do Black Friday, but probably just for like patterns. Okay, I've thought about the question, what is your favorite part of the merch process so far? And I think my favorite part is just like making designs and merchandise for fiber artists. And knowing that they are, first of all, cute and out there on the market and available. Well, except whenever I sell out. But I have been crocheting since I was 13. I've been crocheting for, oh my gosh, 13 years because I'm 26. And there has not always been a lot of like cute clothing and stuff to have for crochet artists, you know? There's a lot more now, obviously, but whenever I was younger, there was a time where I was kind of like searching everywhere and looking for cute clothing or t-shirts or something that had to do with yarn or crochet or knitting. And I had a hard time finding them. So I was like, I'm going to make my own. And now I am finally able to do that. I'm finally in a place where I am able to make merch. It's something that I've always wanted to do. I didn't just start doing it because I have a YouTube channel and YouTubers make merch, blah, blah, blah. No, I've always wanted to have really cool yarn related merch. And now I can, so that's really cool. Samantha, welcome to the Passionate Besties. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I don't know if I'm going to need to take a break necessarily. I do feel like I might need to slow down a little bit. You know, I feel like I'm doing a lot right now, but I'm just like really excited. Ooh. Here's a link to join the channel memberships if anyone is interested. It should be put in the chat by Nightbot. There you go. Become a Passionate Bestie. The perks are that you get to have a granny square next to your name like the other people in chat. You can use the members only emojis in the chats. There are members only videos that you can go back and watch, although I haven't made a members only video in quite a while, and I apologize, but I'm making up for that by having members only early access to new merch drops. So like these sweatshirts, members got first dibs. I did a live stream and I let them all have early access to the merch so that they could pick and choose and take their time leisurely, get exactly what size they wanted and that kind of stuff. And I will continue to do that anytime that there's a new design. Kiana, happy 13 months. Thank you. Gabby, welcome to the Passionate Besties. Merch is shipped internationally, so is not US only. Yeah, the weeks off after Vlogmas is going to be great. I always take off Christmas to New Year's. Pleomorphic Blue, welcome to the Passionate Besties. Thank you for joining. Are you going to make a pickle costume emoji for members? I should. Considering we have the hot dog emote, I should probably do pickle. Oh yeah, no, yes. I have the perfect screen grab from Caesar's Halloween vlog that he posted today. If you guys want to see what we did on Halloween, go to Caesar's channel. You can watch the vlog. I'm good. I pronounced it great. Thank you. Caesar got a great screen grab of me in that pickle costume, so I probably will make that into an emote. Already watched it. Good, 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 good. I think it was funny. Cat stuffies for your local cat cafe. That's awesome. Do they sell them? Yay, pickle. Yay, pickle. Yes, they just ordered 20 more stuffies. That's awesome, Gabby. Congrats, congrats. Janae, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Did I already say that? Cannot remember. I hearted it. Yay. So Vlogmas is pre-recorded, yes, but just 2 days in advance. So I'll start filming Vlogmas on November 28th. And then I film every single day until December 23rd. Because like I said, it's 2 days in advance. And it's 2 days in advance so that I can edit. If that makes sense. So yes, I start the video with, hi guys, happy December 1st, but it's actually November 28th. Vlogmas is very hard, but I'm going to say it's worth it because posting every day versus 3 days a week, you know, it gives you a little boost in your monetization. So it's like a Christmas bonus for myself, although it is a lot of work. I don't know. It balances out. Liar. I'm so glad you guys like the sweater color. I love it. I love it so much. But I am a big fan of green. Specifically this green. It matches my couch and my bar stools, and it's like one of my favorite greens. Your birthday's in Vlogmas? Yay! I don't think you guys want to see me edit. Boring. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you guys for watching the lives. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, whenever I was making this thumbnail and I had decided, oh, I'm going to go live today. I realized that like I've been live for 4 days in a row. The pink sweater, the pink crochet sweater that I have in my last video is the Granny Go Round Jumper by Iron Lamb. It's just a still image of you at the computer. Yeah. Clicking and dragging and typing. Ooh. The dining table should be here sometime soon. Before New Year's. I don't remember. The Granny Go Round was a really good make, honestly. I think in last year's Vlogmas, I tried to do 4 scrunchies a day. Right? Oh yeah, we're going to start filming Caesar's crochet videos really soon. Really soon. Because we only have, what? Are we at 550? No, we're at 547. Really, really close. We have 453 subscribers to go before 750,000, which is crazy. I think, I don't know. I can't wait to hit 1 million. That'll be crazy. I really want a gold plaque, and then that's all I want. We can stop there. I'll give Caesar a bigger size hook, at least a 6, probably. Mine says 749. Ooh. As soon as I can finish writing out the quiz questions, we're going to film the quiz video. And then I'll start filming the actual teaching. So, I had been making a Jeopardy quiz of crochet questions to ask Caesar. I was working on it. I did it like 75% done. And then I thought that I saved it because I was using Jeopardy Labs, which is a website that you can make your own Jeopardy board on. And I thought I saved it. I thought I downloaded the questions, but apparently I didn't, or I can't find it. So I thought I had the quiz pretty much done, but apparently I do not. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to actually write them on paper instead of typing them into the computer and then losing them. And then we're going to have a little quiz time with the cheeser. The cheese knees. Hey, girl. Hi, Samantha. I think there probably is some crochet YouTubers that have 1 million. Does Bella Coco have 1 million? How many subs does Bella Coco have? Water break. I think my water bottle is empty, but I do need to have some water. Bag O' Day Crochet has 1.2 million. Oh, that's crazy. Crystal has 1 million, guys. Wow. Bella has almost 2 million. 1.7. Dang. I'm not the biggest crochet YouTuber. Crystal does so many yarn giveaways too. Hollyana has 1 million. Whoa. Do you have red cotton yarn? Yeah, I do. I have 2 Lily Sugar and Cream cones. She had a gold party for it last year. That's fun. You're probably the biggest crochet YouTube vlogger, though. A lot of the accounts just do tutorials. Yeah. Crystal does a lot of tutorials. Bag O' Day Crochet does a lot of tutorials. But I don't watch them. I usually watch her like yarn reviews or unboxings and stuff. If you are worried about starting your channel, just go back and watch my early videos. They suck. They're not very good. You'll get better with time. Crystal doesn't do yarn giveaways anymore. Oh, I don't know. That's right. TL Yarn Crafts has vlogs or vlog style. She does like a podcast with her mom, doesn't she? It was really weird seeing myself on camera. Medium. What about Crystal Everdeen? That can't be right. I'm thinking of Katniss. Crystal. No. Starts with a K. She used to make a bunch of crochet stuff, and now she's got like super into Disney. Who am I thinking of? It literally is Crystal Everdeen. I got confused because we were talking about Bag o' Day, and Bag o' Day's name is Crystal. And then earlier, I was on TikTok, and there was some, like, Hunger Games stuff. Oh, she just posted a crochet tutorial 3 days ago. Crystal Everdeen has been doing crochet stuff for a long time. I used her, I used to watch her tutorials whenever I was beginning stuff. Yeah, Annie from Hooks and Healers, Crochet by Jenna. Yeah, I would say Crystal Everdeen is an OG for sure. But like I said, she got really into Disney, so I kind of stopped watching her content. Hi, Emma. A day in the life is pretty much what I do all the time, right? Jenna Phillips. Yeah. Crystal Everdeen was definitely a big inspiration for me whenever I was doing a lot of crop tops. Hi, Val. We've been live for about an hour. But I still got work to do, so we'll stay on for a while. Yeah. I was saying, my vlogs basically are a day in the life, unless you want like a full step-by-step day in the life. Like, I got up, I brushed my teeth, I take the dogs out. I get ready, and then I come, and then I walk into my office, and I start my vlog. And then it would be the vlog. That's pretty much it. Yeah, I used to go live on TikTok a lot. That was back in the day when TikTok was poppin'. Although TikTok is still poppin' for some people, like Ashby, you know? Neji's not here because he's in timeout. He ate a bag of chips, so he's not been a very good boy today. I want to see letting out the dogs. Actually, during Vlogmas, you get quite a bit more of my life clips. Just because doing a vlog every day, I kind of have to put in more content to make the vlogs longer and more entertaining. So usually in Vlogmas, I put in stuff that I would usually leave out, such as taking the dogs out or like cooking dinner or something, you know? Hi, Trisha. Welcome to the live. All right, we need a new box. Okay, good. Do you have an Instagram? Yeah. Passionate Goods Instagram. But of course, Neji was not framed, guys. I guarantee it wasn't Terry. We took some to the post office this morning, and then, I don't know, we might leave again, but it's a lot. Caesar's not going to do Vlogmas, no. I think he would die. Although he talked about doing something. I can't remember what it was, though. Naughty Neji emote. He cleansed his palate with barbecue twists. Terry's doing pretty well. He just sleeps all day long because he's lazy. But then he goes outside and like sprints for 10 to 20 minutes and then he's out for the rest of the day. Every time we go outside, Terry is running and running and running, and then he just goes right back to his bed. I try my best to drop packages off when no one is at the post office so that I don't have to interact with any humans. We've been going late at night and putting them in the drop box. They probably hate me, actually. Neji is a Blue Heeler Chihuahua mix. Yeah, Terry has scheduled Zoomies time. The most Zoomie time he usually gets is right before bed. He has to like run around the basement. Normally, when we take him out, he just does his running in the yard. And then whenever he gets tired, he walks up to the door so that he goes back inside and he goes to lay down. But at nighttime, right before bed, he does his running in the yard, and then we take him in to go to bed, but he continues running around the basement for at least like 5 more minutes. He's got to do his sprints. Got to be stealthy, exactly. Exactly. because I don't like all the questions. I'm very awkward and I don't want to talk to anyone. And you just can't show up with like 100 packages and expect them not to ask you questions. Actually, yesterday we took the packages after hours. And there happened to be someone else there dropping off some envelopes. And they were like, oh, I just have to ask. What are you doing? What is all that stuff? And I'm like, oh, you know. Oh, yeah. Talking to people on a live stream is way different. Technically, I'm only talking to my computer. None of your business. I'll say that next time. I'll say that next time. I just have a lot of friends, okay? I'm sending them all Christmas presents. Duh. Duh. Traumatize them back. Hi, Sal. His fan mail. I'm sending hundreds of packages of fan mail. Oh my goodness. The dogs. Neji is 5 and Terry is 15. Fan mail to prisoners. I make voodoo dolls. No biggie. No, they don't play together. Neji tries to herd Terry, and Terry snaps at him, and that's pretty much it. No, Caesar's good at talking to people. Okay, the last pile on my desk is large. Large. So be aware of that. L. Okay. Okay. After this pile, I'm going to have to start folding. Hi, Janice. As long as Caesar's not making up stories about canoes. Call back to yesterday. We sold almost all of them. I just have a couple smalls left over. I have a whole video on tips for starting your crochet business and selling stuff. So if you're wondering, go check out that video over there. I don't know, because after this pile, like I said, I have to start folding. So I either would have to bring out my table or I would have to face this way. And then I don't want to like crane my neck to look at the chat. So we might be done. Tammy, thank you for becoming a member. Welcome to the Passionate Besties. I appreciate it. Enjoy your members only emotes. Oh my gosh. My trash can is overflowing. Hi. Hi. Yeah, we got 4 left. 4 left, and then I got to break out the folding board, so I'll probably go. What is with all the extremely personal questions back to back? That's none of your business. None of your business. This is a crochet channel, not a family vlogger. And I will never be a family vlogger. Sorry, Janice. We were talking about this earlier, but Nightbot is having like issues. Yeah, the crochet V-stitch scarf is pretty good, I would say. Also, if you're looking for knitting, the seed stitch or just like a straight up garter stitch is really good. Oh. Just had to drop one in the last 4. Of course. A V-stitch poncho. Interesting. I've never made mittens. Yeah, Nightbot is just mad at emotes, I guess. Even though I have that turned off. You see. Do it again. Do it again. Fingerless gloves. I saw a fingerless glove pattern the other day that I loved so much. I actually might have been convinced. Cindy, is it working? Nope. Why did it let Cindy do it, but not Gabby? I don't know. Maybe maybe I need to like resync Nightbot. I don't know. I'll Google it. I'll Google it. It's acting up. It's acting up. Weird. So Nightbot has a excess emotes excess emote moderation, and I had it disabled. So it shouldn't ban you from doing anything. And that obviously wasn't working. So I just turned it on, but then I put the settings up to like 20 emotes. So, and apparently that's not working either. because you guys are not doing more than 20 emotes. Yeah, maybe Nightbot just likes you now. It was mad at you earlier, but now it's like, you know what? It's fine. I'm sorry if you guys are getting wrongfully accused by Nightbot. It is a robot, so. Oh my gosh. I've seen on other lives Nightbot being an emoji bully. Other lives as in like my other lives, or is it happening to other people too? Other YouTubers. Oh, so it's definitely just like a Nightbot thing. That's weird. Weird, weird, weird. Anyway, I just packed my last folded order. I have one more box to fold, so there's probably like 25 more things, and then I'll be done. I'm gonna finish all of this today, which is gonna be fantastic. Can't wait. Caesar doesn't have Nightbot. He has it off. Anyway, guys, it's been an hour and 24 minutes. Good live. Thank you for joining. We got all these orders packed. Good work, chat. I'm going to go fold and then pack the rest of the orders after they're folded, and then I'm going to put the labels on everything and probably take another trip to the post office. By the way, guys, I did look into scheduling a pickup for USPS, but I did not know that you have to put in how many packages you have, what kind of packages they are, and how much they weigh in total. So I had already done a bunch of work, and I was like, I don't want to go through all the packages and count them and add up all of the weights and also count how many are domestic versus international packages, and like, yeah. So I was going to schedule a pickup, but I was like, that's a lot of work. Maybe next time I will count them as I go. But I didn't do that this time, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to skedaddle and blast some music and get the rest of this work done. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. Happy Tuesday. I will see you all next time. Bye. Have an awesome day. Bye.